A middle-aged couple observed the children. Each child was trying hard to smile at them, because this was their most important moment. They were all children who had been abandoned by their parents right after birth. Being adopted was their only chance to change their fate. In the end, the couple chose a sweet, smiling blonde girl. Watching the girl get into the car, a little boy began to cry sadly. He asked Toby when it would be his turn to leave. Toby comforted him, saying that he would be the next. But in saying that, Toby was also comforting himself. He had waited for over 20 years and still hadn't left. He had never seen his parents after birth, nor had he been adopted by anyone. But fortunately, he was favored by the orphanage director. The director was a gynecologist. He made a living by helping girls with unplanned pregnancies and caring for the orphans. Toby helped the director every day, making him somewhat of a doctor himself. As the director grew older, he had to rely on anesthesia to fall asleep. He was getting old, and someone should take over his work. The most suitable person was Toby. However, as Toby grew older, he began to have his own thoughts. He felt that the ones who should feel guilty were the parents, not the babies in their wombs. This was a constant point of argument between them. Not long after, a couple arrived, and it completely changed Toby's life. Air Force Officer Thomas was about to return to the front line when he discovered that his fiancée was unexpectedly pregnant. They didn't want the child, so they sought the director's help. During their wait, Thomas asked Toby why he hadn't served in the military. Toby explained that he had a heart condition. Then, an audacious idea popped into Toby's mind. He said he wanted to see the outside world and asked Thomas if he could take him away from here. Thomas immediately agreed. Toby told the director about it. Though the director was reluctant, he still agreed. Toby got into Thomas's car, leaving the place he had lived in for 24 years. Along the way, there were beautiful sights Toby had never seen before. Toby needed a job, and Thomas's family orchard was in the middle of harvest season, needing workers. He joked that it might not be suitable for a gynecologist to pick fruit, but to Toby, everything was new and exciting. He said, "Then let's go pick apples." The next morning, the warm sunshine hit Toby's face. Everything around him made Toby feel joyful. A vast, endless blue accompanied by golden sunlight. Toby was overjoyed. Soon after, Thomas took Toby back to his house. The orchard workers, hearing that Toby was going to work with them, thought it was a joke. Kofi said meaningfully,
"We're making history having this young man stay with us."
Toby moved into the dormitory. He remembered how the director used to tell them a bedtime story, and then always say,
"Good night, you princes of Maine, you kings of New England."
The next day, he began working at the orchard. Toby worked hard. Although it was all physical labor, he was very happy. After Thomas left, Elena often visited Toby. She took him for rides and to an open-air cinema. She even asked Toby to hold her. Toby loved the sea. They went to the beach to have fun. That's how sparks of love started to form between them. Toby often received letters from the director. The director, like a father, always cared about him and never forgot to remind Toby that he was a doctor. One evening, Toby saw Kofi arguing with his daughter.